Hello, Murray. All right. How are you, Murray? I'm doing fine, Murray. All right. Well, hello, Grizz. Grizz will be there soon. Good enough. Okay, Grizz, I emailed you a link. You probably already know that. Hello, Rosanna. Tabby Smith. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hello. So, how are you, Rosanna? I sure did enjoy talking to you today. Hello, Jacob. Welcome, welcome. Cool. I remember you now, Jacob. I talked to you on your live stream. Thank you for coming. I hope so, Rosanna. I don't know. It's it's a long ways, but we'll give it a shot. Well, thank you, Jacob. I appreciate you coming by. Yes, sir. You are welcome. So, Marie, you would want to be in Washington State, huh? That's a long ways across there for you, also. There, John. John, stick your tongue out at me.
There you
I'll
go.
I'll click that eject button. No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Mm-mm.
Well, Grizz got a link. He needs to get up here. Popcorn? Oh, fries.
They're
Yeah, I've ate them before.
handicaps. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm thinking it would be a lot of fun.
Do you got a troll coming through your channel?
Do what?
Do you got a troll coming through your channel? Just asking.
Okay, say it one more time.
Do you got a troll coming through your channel again?
No, no, Jacob. Um, I was on his live stream the other night. Is that who you're talking about?
No, I'm looking at the likes and dislikes. You got one thumbs down.
Okay, you talking about Jacob Walker?
Your dislike button.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to go to another page. All right, I see what you're saying. I got thumbs down. Could have been Grizz.
Come on. Anyways,
I thought you was talking about Jacob.
no.
No, I seen him live the other night, and I went on his channel to talk to him for a little bit. and supported his channel, and he come back and supported mine. That's what it's all about. Well, that'd be something. There'd be some good cooking going on for sure, for sure. Roseanne and Marie. I'll just throw it in the dryer. It'll be good for another day. Hello, Kim's World. Italian and Irish. Yeah.
What happened to hairballs?
Hey, Kim, how's it going?
Great, Chris.
Let's see here. Now I can get caught up on chat. Anything out there? Don't look like it.
Crap.
Hello, man.
Hey,
I haven't seen you for a while.
yeah, it's been a little bit busy around here. It's I'm doing firewood, making videos, working the garden. I was trying to beat this rain and getting the garden all planted, and I pretty much got it done. I still got a little bit more to do, but it's going to wait until June. The rest of it.
Good luck with that one.
So Rosanna, are you enjoying this liquid sunshine? Hiya, Megan.
I seen on the news that it was going to be cooler out there than normal.
Yeah, well, it's still actually warmer than normal right now, or real close to it. The weather that we were just having, how hot it was, that was out of the ordinary. We usually don't have the nice weather until June, and we can still have rain in June. It's not until actually July and stuff that it actually starts getting into the 80s usually, or the upper 70s. June's usually pretty mellow here. Yeah, we had an exceptional 1 week of really, for this time of year, really warm weather.
Well, it's been in the 50s here. It was 50 degrees this morning.
It was 65 degrees here this morning and raining.
It hadn't been raining. It's supposed to come across though.
Yeah, it's 6 o'clock and the sun coming out to Rosanna. I'm jealous. It's 6 o'clock and it still ain't no sun here. It's not raining right now. It stopped here about a half hour ago. And it's been the rain that I couldn't even call it a rain. It was more like a pineapple mist that we were getting here. Like a heavy fog or something. Hairballs, Tim. Man, you should have seen all this stuff, Kim. You should have seen all this stuff that Tim was saying about Jesse. going to get him in trouble. Except for Tessie was there when he was saying all of it.
Uh, yeah,
Tessie on.
I had the furnace going last night. I sure did.
What's that?
Megan said that she had the heat on. I said last night we had the furnace going. It's fine. I mean, it's 75 in the house now. I turned the heat off this morning.
Rosanna, I'm 2.5 miles or 2.5 hours south of the Washington border if you go down I-5. And so however long it takes you to get to the Oregon-Washington border, add another 2.5 hours onto that. I'm about, from Salem to my place is maybe an hour to hour and 15 minutes.
Well, I don't know how it's going to turn out, Grizz, but I guess next Tuesday morning we're going to head some direction.
Awesome. That'll be cool. Then, yes, we will have to get Rosanna. It'd be great if Rosanna could get down here at the same time, for a day or two. Maybe we get Big Steve to hop in his Dodge van and drive up here. Oh, wait. No, I'm not supposed to like that guy. He's a dick. I don't want him up here. No, you stay away.
Where's Big Steve located?
He's in the Bay Area, in California, San Francisco area. I'm not sure exactly where he's at.
Cool. Well, that'd be great.
I can't believe it, though. I got to tell you, Kim, I really got to say, yesterday I went to watch a video of his. It was like 2.5 minutes of some stupid rant. I mean, he was on some stupid rant. I'm like, God, I just lost 2.5 my minutes that I could have had some purpose to it. 2.5 minutes to some stupid rant. I don't know.
You could have loaded a log on your sawmill, couldn't you?
Yeah, exactly. You can get up here and chat, Steve, if you want. Yeah, we'll have to rate it. So if anybody that wants to come on up, just I'll give them directions on how to get here and everything, and get an idea when you're going to be here, and just have a good time.
He said, "I see how it is, Grizz."
Yeah, he don't like me.
No, I don't know how long it'll take me to get there.
Well, I can tell you that when I drove from here to Louisiana, it took me about 3 days, and we was doing a lot of driving, but not around the clock or nothing. But I mean, we were 8-10 hours a day driving a lot of times. I mean, with regular rest stops, and if we had to stop to take a pee break, I mean, we obviously did. We weren't pushing it that hard, but we was on the. It takes a while. I don't know how long. I would suggest you enjoy the trip. Don't be in a major rush to get here. And depending when you leave, like if you're coming through the desert or something like that, I'd plan on leaving real early in the morning. I mean, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and get a motel if it's hot weather. Even in that Cadillac, get a hot weather, and get a motel or something with air conditioning and rest that Cadillac. Because in the heat of the desert, man, that's what's hard on the vehicles.
Uh, well, where's the desert at that you're talking about? And what
What's the
state?
desert? Well, from Texas, Colorado, Utah, that's all desert.
Okay, I don't think we're going down there. We're going the way that they was talking. We'd go through South Dakota.
Okay, yeah, going up north, that won't be as bad. It'll be a lot cooler. Yeah.
Because I want to see the president's heads.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted to go there. You know, I've been within a few miles of Mount Rushmore and never made it on in there.
Okay, Mount Rushmore, yeah.
By the way, Steve, I ain't worried about you kicking my butt. You can't kick that high. It ain't going to happen, Steve. Okay, Kim, I'm going to give you directions on how to get here. When you get to I-5, you come down I-5, you take 228.
Oh, don't worry about that.
And you go to Highway 20 and you come to Courtville Road, and I'm on Courtville Road. And now I'm going to give directions to Steve. Steve, when you come up I-5, you get to the Oregon border, you're going to hang a left, you're going to loop on down, and you're going to go back. You're going to, hang a left, and you're going to go to the US 101, and you're going to head south. That'll take it back to San Francisco. Well, I'm just telling his directions. I would take him back to San Francisco.
Well, the Cadillac's got a GPS, and I've got this portable one. And
What is it? Oh, the GPS?
It's called a Garmin. This one is.
Well, Kim, don't trust GPS. People out here in Oregon, tourists in Oregon have died with GPS. GPS has killed a couple of people here in Oregon.
How'd that happen?
Well, it was winter at the time, and roads were closed, and GPS were taking them over closed roads, and they got snowed on in and ran out of gas, and got stuck up there, froze to death. The husband did, but there's been two different cases. There were two different cases. In both cases, the husband died. But the other dangerous part about it is they can take you on some heavy logging roads that are really close to, a GPS will take you in some strange places. So it's best to, really look at them. I mean, GPS is great, but look at
we'll have our map too. And then I've got your phone number, so there you go.
Yeah.
When's he gonna come?
He's thinking in sometime in June.
Wow, we better get on our.
Yeah, we got to get going on that cabin.
We gotta go get in our.
Well, don't worry about that. They got motels close, don't they?
Yeah, about less than 10 miles. There's a couple of them.
Okay, that's good enough.
They're older ones. They run about by the hour.
That'd be all right.
No, I'm kidding.
I've been in some of them that you picked your boots up and turned them over.
Yeah.
Shake the cockroaches out of them.
Mm-hmm. No, I think that the one that's closest to us, the people that used to own it, they ran it down, but I guess there's some new owners in the last 10, 15 years. And from what I hear, they run a. I mean, it's an old motel, but they keep it clean and nice, and newer furniture and stuff in there.
Tim don't pee in his outhouse.
Yeah, but it's Big Steve will when he gets there.
Well, that was the whole point of getting a car. Did you read what Rosanna wrote?
Yeah, she says, Kim, let me know when or you get close. I'll be set up and drag Grizz and Deanna along.
To where?
I can't, Roseanne, I really can't travel that distance. I wouldn't be able to walk for a week.
Where?
She lives up in Washington. That I got to take care of. I'll have to be taking care of the garden in June and keep it watered and stuff.
I was just cleaned up the mess over there. Did you see that stuff? What's coming up?
Hmm?
I have some plants coming up over there, and the chickens haven't even bothered.
Yeah,
it.
I seen those. I think that's cucumbers.
No, it looks like it might be a squash.
It could be.
Those
I don't know. When it first came up, I thought it was a cucumber, but usually
might be
by now it
acorn.
starts getting the jagged leaf.
It's acorn, I think.
Okay.
That's okay. I have some other stuff I'm gonna plant. Those little small ones.
Yeah.
And I picked up the seeds.
Did you guys grab those bark barrels?
Yes, we did. That's what we went up there and got, and we brought
Okay.
the chickens back down. What were over there?
Okay, so you did bring the bark barrels back down. Okay.
I did. They were moved and put in plastic junk things.
My daughter, when she was cutting firewood, they had a couple of nice sized round firs where the bark just split on one side, but didn't fall apart. It didn't break in half. So the bark comes back together. I want to tie wire around it and then fill it up with dirt and make it into a planter.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Looks sharp. My daughter's going to put some plant. She's probably going to plant some cherry tomatoes in it.
She couldn't find the plants. She went looking for those.
Well, she has until the first week of June to get them in.
Those dark ones.
Mm-hmm.
We had before. I forget what they're called. Those dark, like a cherry.
Oh, yeah. She might just want to settle on whatever she can buy now.
Yeah. She went down there and they don't have all the stuff in yet. That's what I love. Those taste so good. I tried them and they're good.
I'm surprised Tim and Steve aren't watching that show together. You see that, Kim?
Yeah. What are they watching?
Huh?
What are they watching?
Sex sent me to the ER.
Can you do this one? This one's right.
No.
You did it like this. They do them like
No,
this.
it's too small, Dion.
I seen them do it that one.
Okay.
Right. At a floral shop.
Oh man, this rain that we're getting now is really going to make the blackberries take off.
You should be having a fire right over there. You'd be having a nice little fire to sit at.
Tim, Steve had a partner too for sex. What was his name, Steve?
That's gross. That is gross, you. Don't talk about that.
Just kidding. I got her as Big Steve.
I know that, but I those kind of people are
Okay, well, we're not going there.
And have fun doing it. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
His name was Chris 270. Yeah, right.
How you doing on your quitting smoking?
Horrible when I'm on live streams.
You give
You know.
up?
No, I haven't give up. I haven't give up. I have cut down. I've stuck through with my deal. If I haven't smoked a cigarette at all in the house, period. I'm about ready to switch it, kick on over and say, okay, I'm never going to switch it to smoking another vehicle again.
Oh, John fell off.
Yeah. Oh, man, so much to do here.
Never get caught up.
But today I took the day off. I was lazy today. Slept in and everything.
I went and had my eyes checked because I got to go to the doctor Monday, and they dilated my eyes. Man, I'll tell you what, it kicked some butt.
Yeah, I've had that done a few times.
Okay, John.
When I punctured my eyes, it dilated my eyes.
All right, John, no problem.
So when do you think you're going to head this way, Kim? Roughly
Tuesday.
this Tuesday? And I'm going to guess it's going to take you about a week to get here unless you push it. I would, I'd take your time and see all the scenery along the way.
Well,
Rosanna, I think it's about 6 or 8 hours. Here, let me ask my computer, see if it will tell me. How far is it from Sweet Home, Oregon to Seattle, Washington?
hello, 2-pack. How are you?
The drive from your home to Seattle is 267.7 miles.
It says it's roughly 4 hours and 15 minutes to 5 hours and 2 minutes. So it's really not that far, Rosanna. It's less than 6 hours, it looks like. More like probably, I want to guess about 5 hours.
All right. How are you, 2-pack? It's been a while since you've been on my panel or my chat. "20 feet.
Marie only lives 20 feet from Tessie?
I know they're close.
I wasn't aware of that. You betcha, Rosanna. I could feed you all some good roadkill. Oh, I cooked that up last night on the fire. A friend of mine from Hawaii is here. He has like 40 acres, up towards Lebanon, and I have been cutting him some lumber as a favor for him. And anyway, I told him that he asked me what it was, and I told him that he owed me 2 cases of beer in his presence to have a venison dinner cooked on the campfire with me here. And I told him the price was non-negotiable. Anyway, he came down yesterday afternoon, and we had a few beers at the fire, and I cooked up that venison. Man, it was so good on that rice.
I bet that would be good.
Oh, it is. It's delicious. Oh, and that's another deal. He used to, when he was living on the ranch before he moved back to Hawaii, he had the 10 Star and Grill up in Lebanon, Oregon, and it's been long closed down. But when it was open for several years, he had it open for 20 years till he moved away. It was a 5-star restaurant too. He was an excellent cook, and I mean, he says, "Yeah, you ain't going to get this type of cooking at the restaurant." I mean that in a good way.
So Marie and Tessie just lives across the road from each other.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of that.
And I know Tim's up there close.
Yeah, he's not too terribly far away. I knew Tim was close.
I've been up there, but I didn't know them people at that time.
Pardon?
I've been to Pennsylvania, but I didn't know these people at that time.
Oh, yeah. I've never been to Pennsylvania. My brother Steve was back there doing a construction job back there, and he said when he was in Pennsylvania, the area where he was at, everybody was so stuck up.
Well, that don't say much for Marie, then, does it?
Well, I think it was the city that he was. I think it was which city was he in? He was in the big city, and he didn't get around much. I mean, he was there to work, but like going to the restaurants and stuff, and I mean, they wouldn't hardly give him a time of the day because he was just a lowly construction worker, and they were in the High Ritchie area, so.
Well,
I'm not going to say all Pennsylvanians are that way or Pennsylvania. My brother, that was his experience where he was at.
Marie is a New Yorker.
That's even worse yet, Marie.
The reason why we went up there, we went up to Delaware to see a couple that we knew from down here. And then the lady, she took us up to Pennsylvania. We went to Lancaster, and we went over to Intercourse. I got a picture of me and Pam standing in front of the sign.
Mm-hmm.
Intercourse, Pennsylvania. I told Pam, I said, get up here. I said, here, somebody take the picture. I said, now bend over.
Yeah. Oh, cool. My video's done unloading or uploading. So,
I got my laptop out and I did the updates. My God, that took a long time. There was a bunch.
yeah. That's why I try to keep my updates all up to date all the time, just so I don't run on into that. I used to never update my computer, but it seems like that's when I would end up running into more and more problems as time went on.
Right. Well, see, I don't use my laptop. only when I do something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, B&J, Brad. He said he'll be here in 5 minutes, he says. But
Okay.
when I know I'm going to go somewhere and take my laptop, I'll get it out because I've got high-speed internet here and get it updated. And it still took all afternoon.
Man, must have had a lot of updating to do.
Oh, yeah. Evidently, there's a lot that I missed. But I haven't used that for quite a while.
Huh.
See, I don't know if Pam took it with her or not. I can't remember. She went somewhere with the girls in January. I don't think she took a laptop. And they don't have internet down there at her mother's, so she didn't take it down there. I kept seeing this hotspot, Wi-Fi hotspot come up on the car. So I took it out there, turned it on, and I can see it. And you go to connect to it, then it wants a password. It's secured.
Yeah, you probably have to pay for the service, and
Yeah, it's connected with OnStar, but it's got a 4G hotspot.
uh-huh.
I don't know how much it would cost. They hooked me up with the OnStar. He said, "Now we're going to go out and get in the car. And we've got to do it." Okay, I don't care. I ain't paying for it. So we had OnStar free for a month. Of course, I didn't know anything about that hotspot. I think you would have had to pay on top of that also. So
Uh-huh.
so when the month was up, I told him to shut it off. I didn't want it.
Yeah.
I bought our roadside assistance through our insurance.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be a better deal than OnStar myself. Now, if you didn't have a phone, but if you got a phone, you could find somebody to help you. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'll call Grizz. Hey, bring your Ford.
Hey, I think I'm all ready to release this. I think I'll go ahead and do it.
All right.
Come on.
Probably would, Big Steve. Well, wouldn't that be something if we could all get together? I just
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
don't think it's feasible, but
Nah, but we can get a few of us together, maybe. Let's see here.
what else do you want me to do, Ann? Got to talk Grizz. Grizz, say hi to Ann. She feels like she's.
Hello, Ann. Hello, Ann. Sorry, I'm doing some stuff in my videos. But how you doing, Ann?
Yeah, Pam's home. She's in there watching TV, though. There's nothing on TV to watch anymore.
Yeah, you can get 1,000 channels and nothing to watch.
No kidding.
Okay, it's released, up and going. Now I get back to the chat here.
Is it on your Grizz channel or Al?
On my Alf channel. Yeah, it's going to be a little spell before I can release another video on my Grizz channel. I don't know if I'm making a mistake trying to run 2 channels or not. Because my Alf channel, I don't get paid nothing for it. But I'm afraid that if I just do all, when I do other videos other than sawmill stuff, I lose a bunch of subscribers.
Huh.
Might even take longer than that, Tim. Oh, man, what a lazy day. We're supposed to start getting some good hard rain on Thursday. I hope it don't drown my seeds.
But it's supposed to rain again here.
I'd really like to get Rosanna down here while you're here.
A little dirt never hurt. Is that the name of it?
Yep. Well, no, that's not the name of the video. That's what I put on the thumbnail.
What's the name of it?
The name of it is God made dirt, it don't hurt.
Yeah, that's on your thumbnail.
Let me take a look here.
But the title says a little.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Yeah, the title is A Little Dirt Never Hurt. Roseanne, I'm in the woodshed and it's empty. Yeah, I need to get busy splitting that pile of wood over there and getting this thing full here pretty quick.
All right. There you go. That's a link to it.
See, now that's what I can do when I got Kim here. He can help me split all the wood, put it up in the woodshed. Yeah, it's a fancy. The only outhouse I got is all these fir trees out here and the blackberries.
That's your outhouse?
Yeah.
And did you leave? Brad had a video. he was out in some kind of haunted forest or something, and a spirit pushed him. Had you heard of it or seen it? Knocked him down.
Oh wow! I'll have to check the video on out.
I forget what video. He's got them all titled the same, so it's hard to find.
You know, that scares me when Steve says that.
What did he say?
He says, "I love you, Grizz." I always think of that song. When your body's had enough of me and you're laying flat out on the floor, I'm gonna love you just a little bit more. Oh, that's a scary thought.
Okay, here we go.
That's right, Tim. That's what makes it so scary.
Okay. Now here's the link to, and here comes Brad now. Here's the link to the video.
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm talking about you, Brad. Here you come.
You are.
Yeah, here's the link to your video where that spirit pushed you.
No, right.
If you watch this video, go forward to about 13 minutes and start watching there.
Oh man, you sure it wasn't Big Steve?
Oh no, this thing was huge. Like it left a palm print underneath my left shoulder blade, eh, Grizz? You can see where something heaved me up. Hey, I flew up about a foot in the air and landed about 3 feet away from where I was standing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's the link to that video.
Okay, I'll be checking that out.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd have been out of there like a shot out of a gun.
Yeah.
Well, not really, because I wouldn't have been there to start with.
No,
Exactly.
you don't think so? I don't know. I kind of enjoy that kind of stuff sometimes.
Well, that's fine. I'd keep the car running for you
Yeah.
with the doors locked and a 44 in my hand.
Oh, yes. Do you guys sound anything like? Do I sound anything different, guys?
Yeah, the audio is kind of twangy, and it's not really breaking up, but it's doing something funny.
You're lagging a little bit, Brad, but that's okay.
How's that for voice?
Say something again, Brad.
How's that for voice?
I still couldn't catch what he said.
He said, "How's that for voice?" But it was hard to hear.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my volume figured out.
Yeah, it's a little better. Ann said it was better too.
How does that sound, guys?
That's pretty good.
They're calling for rain tonight in Toronto. Sound like a radio announcer.
Yeah, now see, you're not lagging now.
No? That's good.
You're doing good now.
No, I actually downloaded this voice thing for my mic, to change your voice and stuff.
Oh, what John gave you?
Yeah, but the chipmunk one, like, I don't know. Can you guys hear this if I try it? Hey, guys. Oh, no. Just a minute here. Oh, sample. Hey, guys. How's it going? No, it's not working. Huh.
Yeah, I know about I know about Kim's big garden. He has what's his name running for him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Johnny Smith. He grows my tomatoes.
Yeah.
I just recorded you guys.
Cool.
Cool. You have a garden, Ann? That's cool. Our garden's, I'm guessing, about 40 by 50, something like that. You can't even have hens, Ann? Because a lot of cities, they allow you to have up to 4 hens, but no roosters.
Yeah, that's the way it is here, Grizz. In town, we can have 4 chickens, but no rooster. Like hens,
Yeah, that's the same thing in town here at Sweet Home. And even in Portland, Oregon, the big city of Portland, Oregon, and Eugene, Oregon, I'm pretty sure Salem's the same thing. They allow up to 4 hens.
But they
That's a bummer.
They let the cats run loose, though.
Mm-hmm. But hey, they're Chinese chicken.
Chinese chicken.
That they are.
And you'll have to take some photos of your garden this summer and upload it or something. Or send it to Kim and let him put it on his channel.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I still haven't gotten my garden to garden to rototill it yet.
I got a suggestion. Kim's pretty decent at editing and stuff. And shoot like several pictures of your garden and have Kim edit it together. In a video and add some music to it just to play through. So it's just video clips of the garden going on through.
Right.
I wish my Carolina Reapers were doing really well, but they're kind of embarrassing right now. I don't know if they're going to make it out, pull it out of it, or not. Well, Marie, I never play with my food, Marie.
I don't either. It gets away from me every time.
But I also don't believe in abusing my food either.
How's this one sound, guys?
Sounds good.
Hello?
We hear you.
Hey, Dave. Dave,
Hello.
man. Dave's not.
Hello, hello, hello.
That's why you love us, Marie. Hey, Steve, you and your cats are cordially invited for dinner tonight.
I think your cats are thirsty. Give them a drink of water.
I gotta go out and come back, guys. It says there's an error loading the app. I can't see any chat or nothing here. It's all black on me.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
You still got
Okay.
the link, I mean.
How this one guy that I have staying at the bottom of the hill in the camp trailer down there, he says the ketchup is too hot for him. Well, he had the venison with me last night with me and Jim, and I made some peach habanero sauce, and he put that on there. I just said, just try it a little bit. I know that you don't even like ketchup because it's too hot for you, but just give it a little taste. He liked it so much that he ended up putting it on his venison and rice, and ended up eating it. He had quite a bit on there. Like, you can't stand the heat. He's, I know it's burning on fire, but it's so good I couldn't pass it up.
Oh man.
I wouldn't mind the rice and the venison, but that hot stuff I could do without.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's better. Now I can see everybody. Said there was an error in the app.
Is it
I'm going to
okay?
make another batch before you come up, Kim, and I'll make the next batch even milder because I want to make something that he can actually really enjoy and not feel the heat. But
Hello, Jennifer.
make it like almost not much more than a barbecue sauce.
How's it going, Big Steve? Tim, what's up, buddy?
The other day,
Mary, how's it going?
I want to tell you this, Grizz, about the cats. The other day I was out there messing with my fountain, and this cat was coming down the sidewalk. And he couldn't see me. And I waited until he got right there at the opening, and I hollered at him and scared him to death. He took off and run the other way and turned around and looked at me like, what in the heck was that?
Yeah.
Well, you know how they say that cats always land on their feet?
Yeah, they do.
It's not true. It's literally not true. I was remodeling my house, and he had a chunk of firewood about this big around just laying out in the yard. And my niece had laid a 2x6 or a 2x8 something across that log and was using it had been using it for like a teeter totter. Well, they had this kitten that was on the end of that 2x6 or 2x8 on the low end of it, just sunbathing there. Now, typically, I don't do this type of stuff. This was a long time ago. I haven't ever done anything like this to a cat since. But, I just couldn't resist it. I jumped on the other end of that 2x6. And this was at the end of a 2-story house. And my brother's 2-story house was at the gable end. It launched that kitten all the way up to the peak of the ridge of the house, doing somersaults every which way as it went on up, doing somersaults every which way as it came on down. And it landed on its side. But the odd thing about it was that kitten, when it hit the ground on its side, just like that, boom. I didn't see which way it went or nothing. I mean, it was gone. And we didn't see that kid for 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, it finally showed on up. and it was fine. It wasn't hurt none, but it gave it a hell of a fright.
I'll bet.
I just done that again, hey guys. Keeps going out and saying there's something wrong with the app. Not loading correctly. So I went to what they call control room. Clicked on it and it brought back the picture and everything. So better not be the computer. This is brand new. I just paid $500 for this sucker.
Try rebooting your computer.
Yeah, I already did that to bring it back the first time and it still went out. So I let the control room handle it this time.
Yeah. And Marie, you're absolutely right. That was a shame on me. I mean, it's funny now, but I actually felt bad right afterwards. I had no intentions of hurting the cat, but it was a stupid move, a kid's move on my part.
So hopefully there's some nice weather tomorrow and I can get in my garden. Every time I plan some time to get out there and get it rototilled, it starts to rain.
What's the ground temperature on it?
Oh, I don't know. What do you
It's
mean
probably,
ground temperature?
well, if the ground's not warming on up, planting anything in it's not going to germinate anyway.
Well, yeah, that's just it. Here we get one hot day, right? And then the next day it'll be just like it's going to snow again. It's freezing.
Yeah.
So I don't know how my garden's going to do in that type of stuff, eh?
If you had some black tarp, I would consider laying some black tarp down.
I can get that. That's not hard to get a hold of.
Yeah, get some black tarp. You get your garden rototilled, lay that black tarp, that will help heat that soil. And if you have plants, as long as it's not going to get below freezing, if you have plants already to put in the ground, not seeds, but if you have plants, you got to slit in the tarp, and that way it won't get over wet, from all the rain. You put it in there, and that will keep the soil warm enough where the plant will still go.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's worth a shot anyway. You too, eh, Mary? Mary's they're calling for a heat wave there. They're not good sometimes on heat waves.
No.
We had a couple of them here a while back that actually got so hot it put the hydro out.
Man. Yeah, I'm not overly fond of heat. I used to like it when I was younger, but
me too, Grizz. Yeah, I can't take it anymore the way I used to. That's why anytime I fish, it's usually early in the morning before the sun comes up or after supper, right?
Yeah.
Just before nightfall. Then you can stay cool and enjoy your day. You're not sweating your back's not sweating and running down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It says it's going to start raining in the morning.
That's right, Aaron. No weeds either. Hey, the only drawback is getting water to it, but I'll tell you something else that a friend of mine did down the road from me. He rototilled his garden only one time, and he's been doing this ever since. But he rototilled up his garden, and then he ran an irrigation pipe, some PVC pipe underground,
right?
And then he ran that sprinkler hose, on each one. So he had a give out where each row had a sprinkler hose running on down through there, the soaker hose. And he burned up all the dirt at each row with that sprinkler hose going right on down there, or the soaker hose going down there. But he had it on zones to where he set his up on a timer. If you want to just do a manual faucet or whatever, you do it either way. But yeah, I mean, then he put the plastic on over the top of it, and he cut the slits in there, puts the tomatoes. He grows his plants that way every year that way. And his garden always thrives. No weeding. Very minimal water, because water the soaker hose that gets underneath the plastic, it doesn't evaporate, it stays in the ground. I mean, he loves gardening that way. And the really cool deal about his garden is potatoes. when he plants them on top of the ground. He doesn't bury the potatoes, and he just puts a little slit for the potato to come on out, but it's right at the flap where the layover, on it. So
Right.
he plants the potatoes, he blow on up, and then he pulls the tarp back, and the potatoes are laying, when they're ready to harvest, they're laying right across the top of the ground. So no digging for his potatoes.
Right. No bugs digging through them or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty slick setup that he's got. Pretty simple and stuff.
Yeah. So what he's
I
doing,
like to change my garden up every year. I like to move plants around. I don't like to grow in the exact same location every year on it.
yeah, I'm gonna move mine a bit this year, about 3 feet out towards the middle of the yard, and about 3 feet out altogether. So there's about a 3 or 4 foot difference between the garden and the fence,
Uh-huh.
That way nobody can just reach over and grab whatever they want. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. If somebody came to my door and said, "Hey, do you mind if I go back and grab?" I'd gladly give them vegetables, But the ones that are the sneaky ones and want to steal, those ones, no, you can stay away.
Yeah.
Come and talk to me. I'll gladly give you whatever I can to help you out, But if you're going to steal from me, I don't want to see you again.
Yeah, kind of like Tim sneaking over to Tessie's house and doing his nighttime shopping in her garden.
That's right. Yes, exactly. We seen you the other night, Tim. You got to be more careful, man.
I got to wonder, Marie, do you go over to Tessie's garden?
Well, you're taking time to answer that one. He's trying to figure out how to get himself out of the hole we dug him. Yeah, I don't think I like that voice changer that I got downloaded. I'm going to change that, I think. Doesn't work. It works if you test it, but when you're using it actually and you click on it and you want to use that voice, it doesn't come up. The first voice was supposed to sound like Chipmunk, right? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll stop playing around with apps.
Yeah, I don't like to install very many apps on my computer.
Yeah, I don't either.
They take a lot of memory. A lot of times they leave stuff running in the background on your computer. You turn it off. There's still stuff running in the background, hogging, memory on it. And I don't know. I stopped. I got rid of a lot of the apps on mine.
You can.
I'll probably have to do that with mine, clean it out.
You can go to Run on your computer, Grizz, and type in there misconfig. Have you ever done this?
I've been in the MS config, yeah.
Piano produce.
You can shut apps down to where they won't start. I mean, they'll still be there, but you can shut them down so they won't start when you start the computer.
I've done that, but then for some stupid reason, you go back in there and say, let me check this on out. You turn it on, and then you don't go back into sconfig and cut it down again. And then you got the little cookies and stuff, whatever they do, still loading up on your computer. And I figured, if it's an app that I don't really need, if I need that app again, I can always reinstall it. But if I get rid of it, it's gone, and I probably won't ever reinstall it again. I've only reinstalled an app once or twice after I got rid of it.
Right, but I didn't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
So I finally got my dog's head healing up, guys. Went through 3 bottles of pills. He got all infected, Grizz, on top of his head from flea bites. I mean, it was a big bump, and it was just gross looking, Took him to the vet. They gave him steroids, 250 milligrams of pill. We went through 3 bottles of them. Okay? Didn't do nothing. So the last bottle we went through, there was just a little bit of the sore left, right? So I started using peroxide, just a little bit, you know, not too long. You leave it on just long enough to kind of bubble a bit, and then you take it off, eh? Because peroxide will kill good cells as well as bad, eh? So anyway, I've been using that. Now it's down to just about nothing. So it's healing up really good.
Cool.
But we've been since last fall trying to get him healed up.
Now they don't have free health care for dogs up there?
No. We paid for ours just to get him looked at the vet. Like just as soon as he walks through the veterinary door, it's $80.
Man.
They wanted to do an autopsy on that on his head, eh? And I said, well, how much is that? And it's $300. Take a piece of skin off of that. I said,
Oh,
come on. Put him to sleep. I'll cut it off for you. It won't cost me nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Okay,
$300.
I'm about to go to sleep myself.
You have a good night, Mary. Yeah, I was up early myself, guys. I woke up about 3:30, finally got out of bed about 4:30.
Oh man, I slept in. I mean, I really slept in this morning. I slept in until 6:30.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I wish I could do that some days. That would be sleeping into me.
I did. I slept in until 6:30 also.
Wow, guys.
I was up till midnight last night, and that's way past my bedtime.
Oh, I'm lucky if I make it to 10 o'clock anymore, Grizz.
Yeah, well, I had company last night, so we were just having a good time around the campfire. And
Well, yeah, that's different, eh? When you got company, that's one thing, but
yeah, we had a good
time. Right. You can kind of stay up a little later when you got company. It's a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
God bless you too, Mary.
I'm retired too, but I'm so used to getting up at 4:30 after so many years of getting up at 4:30 that I still get up at 4:30.
That's the problem.
I get up at 2.
I finally got to where I can sleep a little longer.
It's weird how that works though, eh, Kim? You work so many years and you just can't, like you're not working no more, but you still can't sleep past that time you woke up.
You got that clock in your head and you just can't.
Yeah.
You can't get it changed.
Exactly. You can't even shut it off.
I actually don't mind getting up at 4:30. I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, 4:30 I really wouldn't mind, but this 3 and 3:30 in the morning crap, not being able to get back to sleep, that's what's driving me crazy.
Well, as long as I don't care what time I wake up in the morning, as long as I feel rested. And I don't care if it's 2 o'clock in the morning or 6:30. I just want to feel rested when I do wake up. And quite honestly, I enjoy getting up that early and having where the house is nice and quiet. I'm there by myself and I can read the news and do whatever, watch a couple of videos and drink my coffee and everything's quiet. It's just so relaxing for me.
Yeah. Well, I find that too in the morning, Grizz. I come into my office and I'm here, you know, until probably about 8 or 9, depending on when the wife gets up, eh? But yeah, that's what I do. I come in, I have my coffee and have a smoke and watch a couple videos. Then I start my day. As soon as I hear Dad rumble around, well, we get up with him and give him his pills and his breakfast. And
yeah.
Your dad staying with you?
Yeah. Yeah, he has been since we moved here, actually.
Okay.
Getting hard with him though, eh, guys? He's going really strange sometimes, eh? Doesn't know who I am sometimes, doesn't know where he is, thinks he's in Woodstock.
Yeah, it's bad.
There was 6 or 7 guys broke into our house the other night. I said, no, there wasn't, Dad. I was right in my office. I says, that wouldn't happen, believe me. They were here. He was convinced that there were 6 guys that broke into the house. I said, wow, Dad, that's just crazy. Well, what do you do, right?
Just deal with it, I guess.
That's right. Well, we just take it a day at a time, eh, Kim? That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Some days it seems like there's nothing wrong with him, and other days, guys, you just know that he's really sick, you know. Hopefully, I can get a couple more days fishing with him. Oh, hey, speaking of fishing, guys, I found down by the falls that I said I wanted to go to, we finally found out where that was, and we can walk to it. And just before you get to the falls, there's a great big man-made dock there, eh? Huge dock that you can fish off of. I said, that would be great because I can set up my tripod with my camera and I can put it all on video, eh? I
Right.
think it'd be
Cool.
sweet. Yeah, I think it'd be sweet. If it's nice tomorrow, I want to go down and do that.
All right.
See if I can get Dad down there.
Hey, I went fishing the other day.
Did you?
I caught a whole bunch of shrimp.
Yeah. There was
I
a
caught
lot.
a whole bunch of shrimp.
Yeah, they swim around a lot in them coolers, don't they, Kim?
No, they was on the plate.
Oh, they was on a plate. Ah.
We went to Red Lobster. They had
In other words, them ones weren't a flopping, were they?
no, they weren't. They had little shrimp.
Oh, yeah. I don't mind shrimp. I can only eat so much of it, eh? Now, give me a plate of lobster or crab legs, and I'll eat the whole thing. Especially crab legs. I love crab legs.
Well, they bring you out two kinds of shrimp to start with.
Right.
As soon as they brought them out, they said, "Which one do you want me to order another one?" I said, "Well, give me the fried one, with the batter."
Yep.
It wasn't very long. Here she come with some more.
Wow. Kind of fill you up on appetizers, eh?
No, it was the meal, endless shrimp.
Mm. Okay, that'd be all right. But like I said, I could eat more crab legs or lobster than I can shrimp. I don't
And
mind
they've
shrimp.
got these garlic biscuits. Oh
Yep.
my heavens!
Yeah, they're good, eh?
Yeah, they're good. They're great.
Of course, me, I love anything garlic, eh? Like tonight we had garlic sausage, eh? The great big brown sausage, you know? Put
Yeah.
them in the oven and cook it. Man, were they ever good tonight. Of course, I use a lot of garlic in anything I cook, so.
Oh yeah, I love even just chewing on garlic.
Oh, yeah, me too. I'll be doing
My
I'll be mixing my garlic and honey, eh, Grizz? And halfway
Yeah.
through the cloves of cleaning them and everything, right? Oh, well, I got to have a piece of garlic, eh? And I'll just chew on one while I'm doing the rest, right? Everybody's going, how do you do that? That's so hot. I says, it's not hot.
No, they're not hot.
No. Yeah, I do that all the time. I'll eat probably 4 or 5 raw ones like that before I'm done doing my honey and garlic ones, eh?
Yeah.
But did you know, Grizz, if you take a clove of honey, right, or a clove of garlic and peel it, right, get all the skin off it, and if you have a toothache or if your teeth are a little yellow, hold it between your teeth. Don't break it. Just hold it between your teeth for 10 minutes every day for 7 days, and it'll whiten your teeth. Isn't that something?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I thought that was something when I heard about that. So I looked it up on the internet, and sure enough, it'll whiten your teeth.
Grizz, you try it and see how that works for you.
Like, you know, if you have coffee stains or smoker's stains on your teeth, it whitens them. It takes it all off. Seriously.
You want me to try that, Kim?
All you have to do is hold it between your teeth.
You want me to try that, Kim?
Yeah.
What good is it going to do me?
Yeah, he's got false teeth.
And no, I ain't even got that. I can't afford them.
Yeah, I know. Me and Jen just got a set, but ours are half paid for by the government, eh? But still, I got to come up with $300 for my half. Where do I get that? You know what I mean?
300 is only your half. It's all you have to pay for half. I mean, because up here it's $2,500 for false teeth.
Oh yeah, I know it is. But see, the government down here in Canada, they pay half of it. But actually, they're paying more.
Well, how would they get 600? If I could get a pair of false teeth for 600, I'd buy them. You know, I mean,
Oh yeah,
it'd be spendy, but for me, but I mean, and there ain't no way that I'm coming up with $2,500 for false teeth. I can eat just fine without them.
yeah. The only thing I miss so Grizz is my peanuts, eh? Like my cashews and stuff. I love cashews, and I haven't been able to eat them, eh?
Oh man, I love getting Planters peanuts in the shell. You know, roasted and salted. They crack those, put them on a bowl of ice cream, and put some chocolate syrup over that. And I mean, and if you shell the peanuts right onto the ice cream, if you buy the Planter peanuts in a jar and just dump them on there, it's not the same.
No, it's not. They don't have the freshness.
Yeah, you got to have the roasted and crack them yourself on that vanilla ice cream. Put some chocolate syrup.
Right.
And, oh my!
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but you're right. Can't eat them up. Hey, I'll be right back. I want to go grab myself a cup of tea.
Okay, man. Yeah, if you haven't tried that with them nuts there, Kim, on ice cream, you got to try that. That is good.
Now I still got a few teeth that match up.
Yeah.
Pam, she says, you need to get them pulled and get false teeth up there. And I'm afraid I won't like them.
Yeah. Well, that's just it. You got to keep at the denturist to get them done right, eh? My dad had to go back about 7 times, and finally he had to go back and threaten the denturist with calling the school he got his license at and complaining for him to do a proper job.
What I miss the most with not having teeth is eating fresh vegetables.
Yeah.
I love eating I love taking broccoli and cauliflower and carrots and stuff and dipping it in ranch dressing.
Oh yeah.
But I can't eat it. About the only fresh vegetable I can eat anymore is the toughest fresh vegetable that I can eat is I can still eat celery.
Yeah. Have you tried lettuce? You should be able to eat lettuce.
Oh yeah, I can eat lettuce. I just can't bite it in half. I put it in a sandwich. If it's full sheets of lettuce on in there, you bite it and all the lettuce comes on out of the bread. But
yeah, that happened to me too.
Yeah, I gotta cut the lettuce on up.
Yeah, I just shred it, put it on that way.
Yeah,
might be easier. Yeah, so I'm getting kind of anxious about tomorrow coming and seeing how the weather is. I want to get out there fishing.
I got my fishing license the first day of January, and I still haven't gone fishing yet.
Yeah, me too. That's around about the time I got mine too, wasn't it, Jen? When did I get my license, hon? It was either around that time or the start or the 1st of April, one or the other. But I haven't been out yet.
Well, right now,
I got worms out back all caught and ready to go. I just haven't been able to get out.
Right now, I need to be getting up to Green Peter and doing some because right now is when the kokanee are biting up. They're good.
Oh, yeah.
And we can catch 30 a day.
Oh, yeah, easy. When they're running, there's just hundreds of them.
But I have a feeling I'm going to miss out this year on the kokanee.
Yeah. That's never good, though. Always puts a knot in your gut when you know you're missing out on something you really like to do.
Yeah. Well, one of these days I'll get caught up around this place and feel like I can do more of the stuff that I used to have the time to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, one day it'll come when you can say, wow, I got nothing to do. Hey, I can go out fishing today. Yeah, it'll come.
Yeah.
It's like me and Jen really want a car bad, eh? And I said, well, it'll come one day.
A car?
Well, Jen said I got it 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, it must have been around the 1st of April.
Well, guys, I appreciate you coming up, but I'm getting tired.
We can't let you go tonight, Kim.
We'll catch you later, Kim. Have a good night, and we'll see everybody else later in chat.
Oh,
You have a good night too, there, Grizz.
I'll let you know, Chris, when I start that way.
Okay, sounds good.
A little closer.
Great talking to you, Grizz. Have a good night. You have a great night, Kim. Thanks for having me up again, bro.
All right.
Oh.
May the
Night call in the chat.
Lord be with you. Goodbye.